Okay, hi guys. So today is day number 16. Yes, 16. We are starting week 3, or we're in week 3, second day of week 3, whatever you want to call it. So this is our third time doing this routine. I'll tell you what, today is booty day, and it is very strenuous. You only use your resistant bands in today's routine. The last few times that I've done this, I started out with like light and medium, and then I went to medium and heavy. And then this week I've bumped up to where I do all heavy with everything. The only time I went down was I went too heavy on the banded kickbacks where you're standing and you have the band around your one ankle and then you're kicking back with it. I tried to do it with my extra heavy weight because I was too lazy to go switch it out, and it threw my balance completely off. I was able to push it back without a problem, but trying to control the band as I was bringing my leg back forward, I found that to be a little bit challenging and I would lose my balance on it. So I decided that I would go ahead, drop my pride, and go down on my band. So I went down to the, I lied. I did heavy. I had to go down to medium. So I used extra heavy for everything except for my first round of the banded kickbacks where I did heavy, and then I dropped it down to medium for the last 2 rounds. By the time you get to this move, all of your little twitch muscles, stabilization muscles, they are so tired from the rest of the routine that balancing can be challenging. So like I said, I went a little bit too heavy the first round on those kickbacks, and I ended up having to drop my weight. I'd much rather drop my weight and be able to get a better extension and be able to go through the motion without putting my foot down, because what I found is if you can try to stabilize yourself and balance enough, and when you do your kickback, instead of touching your toe on the ground, try to just stay on that one leg, because you're really activating the glute of the leg that's on the ground, stabilizing you throughout that movement. So when you drop your leg, you're actually releasing the tension off of that glute. So challenge yourself. Try to keep your toe up. It is week 3, so your balance should be getting a little bit better. Balance also comes from your core work, and we've been doing core, so your core should be getting stronger by now too. The first round and the second round were the hardest rounds. The last round, not so much, because again, to me, I'm used to doing a lot of heavy deadlifts. So I have some pretty good hamstrings on me. So when we do the third round, when you're doing the banded, almost like a deadlift with your bands, I'm just not really feeling the activation quite as much there. So I may forego the band. We'll see. Next week, I think she said something about we're only doing 2 rounds of 15, where this week we did 3 rounds, 3 moves, 10 each move with no resting in between. You literally go from one move to another move to another move. So that's the cool thing, is you're doing the same move, so you don't have to have her explain to you what to look for, what to do, but she changes the pattern of it, so you're really getting a really great burnout. The first set though, man, my goodness, seriously, my glutes were absolutely on fire, and I was thinking, I cannot wait to get through all 3 rounds of this. And then you get into the second one and it's not any better. It's still just as torturous as the first one. But what I really do like is it is really just isolating that booty. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you just really put your hand on that glute when you're doing the move and really concentrate on mind to muscle, squeeze even when you don't feel like you should have to squeeze, go ahead and give it a little bit extra squeeze and you will be absolutely on fire. Terrific. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't wait to see next week. Like I said, I'm interested if 2 sets of 15 is going to give me the same burn as I got today. I'm thinking it will, though. I'm thinking it will. Very excited about the routine. Let me know what your favorite routine is so far. We're about to be out of phase 3. We only have 1 more week after this, guys. And phase 3, oh my gosh. I just fast forward to the future. Phase 1, how about that? We are about done with phase 1, and I'm excited to see what phase 2 is going to bring. I always kind of dread the first phase of every routine, because phase 1 of no matter what routine you do is always going to be about building, because they're going at the assumption that you don't have a whole lot of experience, and so they're trying to get your muscles where they're able to handle a little bit more. So As somebody who's a consistent person in the gym, I find that phase 1 usually tends to be a little bit too easy for me. If anything's complicated, it's learning like different moves that they're doing and making sure my form's correct. But muscle-wise, I usually don't find that I struggle too much in phase 1. However, this phase 1 has been quite challenging, so I'm excited. I really didn't think I would have that. I find myself looking at my butt a lot too now, so I feel like it probably hasn't grown. But I remember after the first booty day, I even asked my husband, I kind of walked, and I was like, babe, does my booty look bigger? Seriously, one workout of booty, not gonna make a difference. But you know, it's a mental thing, girls. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyways, I made beef stew tonight. I haven't had it yet, but my family did have it, and they said it was absolutely fabulous. It's from the Fixate cookbook. I'm going to give you the recipe right after this, so stick around so you can see the recipe for that. It is beef stew with sweet potatoes. So I probably won't eat it tonight because I'm out of my yellows for the day, but I will probably eat it tomorrow for my lunch. Tonight I'm gonna have my post-workout shake with a banana and a spoon of peanut butter, and I'm gonna run and get my daughter from gymnastics, and then I will probably have eggs right before I go to bed to get my last protein in. We'll see what it goes. But overall, like I said, love it. Hoping the stew tastes fantastic. Like I said, my husband, first thing he did when he saw it, he's like, okay. I was like, what does that mean? He's like, well, I'm not really a sweet potato fan. And my kids are not sweet potato fans either, but all of them went back for seconds. So that must mean that it's fantastic. So try the recipe. Let me know what you think. Did you like the stew? Maybe, maybe not. Pretty good macros on it as far as the containers go. It was really nice portion. My husband actually got the 2 cups, which is 1 serving. 32 grams of protein in a serving. That's pretty awesome. So hopefully it's good. Like I said, if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. Please also give this video a thumbs up because it really supports my channel as well. And I will continue to post the videos. I don't think I will post my workout video tomorrow, but maybe I will post something in the future. I think there's still 2 more that you haven't seen. Cardio Flow, I think, is one, and the Roll and Release is another one that I don't think that I've showed you, so I will show you those this week as well. So that way, before we finish up phase 1, you will have been able to see all of the routines at least one time. So if you're thinking about doing this program, you'll be able to see what you have to look forward to. Anyway, I will catch you on the other side. Enjoy the beef stew recipe coming up now.
It sends me to the peak.